Well, hi again, you guys. Welcome to a very special edition of Curtis Collects Vinyl Records. It's a special edition because we're going to talk about my favorite format in the vinyl record sphere, and that is the double live album. It's unique. It's unique to this format. There's a lot to be said about the double live format, and it's specific. There's a lot of great single live records. Lou Reed, live at Leeds, but we're going to talk about some of the all-time great double live albums. I'm working on a list, and it's approaching 300 of these. So let's go through them, and just sort of randomly, I just picked out a sample of them. I just bought this one online at Discogs. Simple Minds, my wife's favorite band, live in the City of Light. It has this beautiful booklet with pictures in it, and of course here's the beautiful wear ring, which I totally love. It's got a little bit of damage there. Here it is, side 1, side 2, 3, and 4. That is the quintessential double live album. It's not on CD. Well, it is, but based on the space and the number of grooves and how much recording time was on one side, maybe 28 minutes. There's usually only 3 or 4 songs, sometimes one song on each side. So that's one of the classics. This I just also recently bought. Frank Sinatra even has an entry in the great double live album format. This is, of course, live at the Sinatra at the Sands with the Count Basie Orchestra. It's arranged and conducted by Quincy Jones. I'm going to kind of go through these kind of fast because we've got a number to cover here. This is the tip of the iceberg. Again, I have probably of the 300 known double live albums, I might have 2/3 of them. This is one of the all-time greats. This is the Kinks, One More for the Road. It's got one of the all-time great songs on here. I just did it recently. Here, I made an edition of it. And it is, I want to say it right, Celluloid Heroes. It's a great record. It fits squarely into the format, the double live album. This next one kind of is going to be hard for me to talk about because I don't know what to say about it because it's maybe the greatest one ever made. Here it is, Little Feat's Waiting for Columbus. I mean Little Feat, Waiting for Columbus. And I think it's the best one because I think the quality is perfect on this. It sounds great. The songs are great. The band must have been at the top of their game, and it just fits so nicely into that beautiful format here with all these great songs. The opening, the introduction, and it's just got, you know, every 3 or 4 songs on each side. It's just absolutely it toggles between 1, 2, and 3 in my top all-time list. Another one in my top 5 of all time is Derek and the Dominoes in concert. This is great. This was from 1970, but it came out in 73 or 4. It was recorded in 70 at the Fillmore East. Of course, here it is. All these pictures of Eric Clapton, of course, but really the stars of the show were Jim Gordon, Carl Rattle, Bobby Whitlock, and this was so near and dear to me. It's on the RSO label. Love these wear rings. I have 3 or 4 copies of these. This is the one that I really brought the format into light for me. This was just put them on the map. This was a regional band from Central Illinois, playing bars and small venues. They come out with this thing, and it's just a monster record. It's a monster. Four sides. Golden Country on here. Riding the Storm Out. 157 Riverside Avenue. Son of a Poor Man. I mean, it's really right up there in my top 5 of all time. George Benson has one. Weekend in LA. This is a great record. Unbelievable. I mean, there's so many. This is just one episode. We could go on and make many. This might be the best one ever. Again, it's like whichever one I'm holding is the best one ever. This is Live Bullet. I mean, there's just so much to be said about this one. I mean, this recording was fabulous. They're at the top of their game. Puts them right squarely in the national scene from being a regional Michigan band. And then I just bought this one. Here it is, 1974, the Scorpions. 2 LP. That's it. Double live album. Tokyo tapes. This is great. It's got that crisp sound, the vocals, the guitars. The last record I think Uli John Roth was on. And so I just randomly picked a song. We're going to do Backstage Queen from this great double live album by the Scorpions.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God, is that awesome? This is right up there in my top 10. I'm so glad I bought this. I paid like $10 for it. Wow, that sounds great. There's so many of these. I got the whole other side of the record room. It's just filled with double live records. I don't want to give anything away here, but I'm going to reveal a secret. I'm writing a book on the format. I don't know what kind of book it's going to be. I think it's going to be about, I'm going to try to get some commentary from some of the greats who were involved in making these double live albums. Unfortunately, many are gone, not around. And the format had a short life. I think the first one was Sammy Davis Jr. live at the Coconut Grove in '63, and they kind of died out kind of when the advent of the CD came along. But there's plenty more of these. I should make more of these specifically on my favorite format here, the double live album. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for listening. I'd love to hear what some of your favorite double live albums were. Got to fit the format. First out in vinyl, 2 records. Wings at the Speed of Sound, I think, is a triple live album. Live at Leeds, single live album. We can talk about them, but they're not going to make the list. So thanks for watching. Comments below. Let me know what you love in the double live album format. And thanks again for watching and for listening. And we'll see you back here again soon. Thanks.